let us get to Married to Medicine. Not a whole lot happened on Married to Medicine. I mean, they went to the White House and then they went on a couples trip, and it wasn't really giving nothing. I feel like the trailer they played at the end for the next week's episode was better than this entire episode
Yeah.
this season.
Yeah.
I
But
ain't see the trailer.
oh, you didn't see the trailer?
Group trip.
For next week, no.
Dr. G was running from quiet old man King.
Oh, is this the one where you right? Because this is the one. Yep. Okay, thank you. Because I remember Quiet saying that King is a stand-up guy. He had to stand up against her ex-husband for her, and okay, I'm following.
So yeah, not a whole lot going on there, but I do want us to tap into something that Miss what's her name? Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
Let me go back and see if I have it in a different file because I don't want to listen to it like that. Let us hear what Sweet Tea said because she feels like Miss Quad is supposed to be, I guess, jealous of her in some capacity.
That's
wild.
Yeah, so we're going to tap into that right here.
I had turned to Quad. I said, "You let this bitch get in your head." And so Quad ran up on me like, "Well, you let Toya get in your head whenever."
Wait, she ran up on you? Like, you gotta clarify that for us.
Yeah, she had got in my face, like, and it was very random because it's like, why you got all this energy over that? They didn't even show that, and I think that they don't want to. They want us to see us get into it, and that's why they kind of cut things out. They don't want to get too deep. But it has gotten to a point like, no, like it's gotten deep. Because at that point, I'm like, why are you coming at me? Because I said, you let this bitch get in your head. And then she just turned to me and said, like, well, you let Toya get in your head when you uninvited me to the bachelorette party. And I was like, why did you want to be there? But she was chest bumping me. And so even Toya, they didn't show it, but Toya was like, oh, y'all was chest bumping each other. No, don't make it y'all was chest bumping each other. No, you came to me with that type of energy. But also, why do you have that type of energy towards me jumping in my face like that? It's a jealousy thing or something. It's something that I have that you don't. I have something that you want that you no longer have. I don't know, because what's the real reason why you jumping in my face?
Because then you guys why are we talking about the bachelorette? Why is that?
I don't even know why that was the topic. That was very random. All I said, I just turned to her and said, you let her get in your head with some BS. And so she was like, no, you let Toya get in your head because you uninvited me to the bachelorette.
Okay, I feel like it's starting over. But anywho, that's what Miss T had to say. And I would say that it's not jealousy when you speak on, oh, I must have something that you had, that you won or whatever the case is. I don't think it's jealousy at all. I think it's two things. One, you're on her show and she wasn't expecting you to be on her show. And I'm sure she's going to apply whatever pressure to potentially get you to a place where you feel so uncomfortable that you leave the show. That's one. And then, two, you easy. You're easy for her to go at. She's not going to go at these same ladies that sit up, that just pretty much put her ass off the show last season, okay? If anything, she's going to cape and go up for those women that just played her ass out and sent her home last year. But you are easy. And that's why. It has nothing to do with being jealous.
You went to school. This girl, quiet, didn't nobody need you to give I dream, okay, I dream of a great America speech or whatever the fuck. She had a I have a dream speech talking about how to grow
the quad.
What type of
she
bitches
always preaching.
Bitches. Okay, these are smart bitches, these are doctors, honey. Okay, and you give them their just due. Okay,
I need to go back to that episode when they confronted Heavenly in the movie theater and Quiet. Quiet sounded like she was freestyling. She was talking so hard. And she talked for like minutes and minutes and minutes. Oh, I have to find that.
She did that trip they took when she was in the back room,
beating on her chest.
Yes. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Sweet Tea is delusional and envious. And I think she's been envious since the very beginning. To me, even the act of sliding in his DMs talking about you gonna give him what he need was you comparing yourself to Quad. You've been comparing yourself to Quad since the very beginning. So to me, I feel like you continue to do that. And I think whatever you feel about Quad is directly from Greg,
Mm,
from
mm-hmm.
Dr. G. I think that he wants you, he's probably talking shit about Quad to you, which makes you mad at him for still talking about her, but you don't want to be mad at him, so you mad at her. And speaking of jealousy, I was watching Heavenly on Rodney's channel, and
Mm-hmm.
they were talking about, she was like, I don't think nobody jealous of nobody. I was like, baby, you can say what the fuck you want. Toya is jealous of Quad. I don't care what nobody's talking about.
You think
Really?
Toya
Why
is?
would you think Toya jealous of Quad?
Because I think that she envies her freedom, especially before it's like she
Oh,
envies
that's
her
why she's
freedom.
like, what you do for a Rolls Royce, because
Exactly.
that was projection.
Mm.
Like
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure she
I want to
liked
marry
Dr. What's her
Eugene.
husband name? I'm sure she
Eugene.
liked Eugene,
Uh-huh.
but she also knows like I got with Eugene ain't her speed physically, and she got with him because of what he could provide. But for Quad to get somebody who physically is her speed, able to provide, you ain't had to have no babies for that man. You ain't had to do
Mm.
nothing. I think she like, But when I think about that specific scenario, I could see it. But in totality, I wouldn't say that Toya is jealous of Quad.
I would, because I just
Yeah,
feel
I
like
don't
she
see that.
always has an issue with Quad. She pretends to be cool with Quad, but she
Mhm.
always circles back around to having an issue with Miss Quad. And I think it's because on some level she wanted to be the young, pretty one on the show in comparison to the other lady doctors. And Quad very much so kind of takes over as the younger, hipper one. And I think on some level she wants to have that persona, and Quad has it. And like I said, and also the freedom. I think when Quad was able to leave Dr. Gregory and go get her a nice house and be laid up on the beach with her ass out, just living her best life without having to be somebody's mama and wife, I do think that Toya has been envious of that position.
I don't think so. I think she probably don't like the lady because she thinks she fake. Why
She
she would think
fucking
that, I
fake.
don't know. But she probably like, yeah, you're a fake ass bitch.
Yeah,
And
no,
maybe
and
she, oh, you know what else though?
she's
I ain't think
materialistic.
about this. This one I ain't think about. Maybe she don't fuck with Quad because maybe she still feel a way that Mariah not on the show. Because Mariah and Toya still talk from my understanding. So maybe she give her the third degree because of
I don't
that.
think that's
But
about right.
jealous, I doubt it. I'm with Niecy. Totality,
I
I
do.
don't see
I
that.
definitely think there's some envy
Mm-mm.
there with the way they show up as women. Not to say, oh, she envies her entire life or anything, but to me,
Mm-hmm.
she often treats Quad like she just always got an issue with her throughout the seasons. It's like she is just consistently, no matter how many times they try to get back cool, Toya is always slighting her in some type of way. So to me, I definitely feel like there is you get to go and fuck who you want to. You get to go and have fun. You know what I'm saying? You get to be, out here living your best life. And I wish I could, but I'm a wife and a mother and I
Wasn't
have
she the same one that said Quad was fucking that man to finish the house?
Yep.
I think so.
She was one of the people that put that rumor out
Because then
about
they also put a rumor out about Toya fucking somebody and she was trying to get that cleared up.
but that wasn't Quad. I think that was Anila, wasn't it? It was
I
somebody
think
else
so.
in their little friend group who she was playing tennis and shit with.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I feel like Toya isn't as financially stable on her own as I feel like Quad is. Even though Toya brings in money and everybody act like she don't, she absolutely does.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think she is always trying to keep up with the Joneses in a way that I don't think Quad does. Like, why are y'all on house number
Right.
3?
Yes,
Why
Lord.
y'all just bought another house? Why?
Definitely
Baby
bought
shower for the
another house,
Birkin.
child.
Every season they buy another house. Every fucking season.
Yeah.
Child. I don't know why. I'm wondering,
Did
are
y'all
y'all
see
selling the
Anila?
one? Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm like, they
Anila
must
and
got
that one
something going on
doctor.
to be able to keep buying them bitches. Say what?
Anila and that one doctor was on the episode before last. Did y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
The doctor that didn't give shit that one season she was on.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just said in the comments, cage bird envies the free bird. That's basically how I see it. That's how I see it.
Hmm.
Especially in recent years. Maybe not at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
when choir was still, you know, low key a little bit more country and all of that. But like as time has gone on and Miss Quiet and all, and they feel like the show can't go on without her and all of that shit. Also, Toya, I like Toya. I don't want nobody to misunderstand me, but Toya can be messy in a way that feels, I don't know. I guess sometimes low key hypocritical or vindictive. Like,
That's how I feel about Heavenly.
Oof.
And the way Heavenly keep going, it's like for
I
Phaedra
don't
to be a non-motherfucking factor, it's giving, are you jealous of her? The way you stay on her ass the way that you do?
Yeah,
and I
Heavenly
was
is
kicking her ass
Because
when
so
she first
hateful.
came on the
she's
show.
doing
When
too
they
much.
remember her and Jackie, Heavenly and Jackie met Phaedra for the first time.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about Jackie and Heavenly.
No, yeah, I'm talking about when they first brought Phaedra in, the way they was kissing Phaedra's ass. Like,
Oh yeah.
that
God.
was like,
Then all
y'all,
of a sudden it was like, oh, she not better than, like the energy shifted to she not better than us. You not giving nothing. But when she first came, y'all was excited for her to come on the show. Like she was gonna be benefit to y'all. I don't know. Heavenly is really the way that I feel about Giselle is really how I should feel about Heavenly.
I don't think so. I don't
I
think
do.
so. I don't think Heavenly has been as bad as Giselle to me. I'm sorry.
Heavenly is hateful. That's the thing. Like Heavenly is hateful. I want it. She's hate. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
tell me the thing that made you really feel like that.
You know, shoot, which one? I need to go find. You know what I be thinking? Anytime I see Heavenly, I think about how, you know, when Tyra got into it with that girl, and the girl said, "I've been through some things." That's Heavenly. Everything
Okay.
she does, I've been through some things. You are hateful.
Okay.
Child. No. Heavenly be doing too much though. But they stay giving her passes, but don't give nobody else passes.
I don't think they
I
give
don't
her
know if she has info. I mean, that she has yet to spread, because she spread all y'all damn business like it ain't nothing. But you better not dare touch her husband. You better not dare say anything about that wonderful daddy, because he does absolutely nothing wrong, as if he ain't one of the same other niggas like the rest of them standing around there
Yeah,
that he's close
Contessa,
friends
what
with.
about some
Fuck
mixed
outta here.
babies though? Contessa.
I
She
don't know
said
about
that's not
that.
true. She said that is not true. Her husband her husband likes the infamil because he's lactose intolerant, like she said.
I've never
Um,
heard that before. That's interesting.
yeah, that's what she said, and she said it on Rodney's show too. I was just about to say something about her, and fuck, I forgot that fast. I feel like a lot of the shit that Heavenly does is to stay on this show.
Mhm.
I think people take it personal, but I don't think for her it's that personal. But what I'm about to say, I don't think they can like hold her accountable at this point. I think they have tried in past
Mhm.
seasons, but what we've learned is that y'all gonna try to box her out, but you can't box her out because y'all are boring. So y'all need somebody on the show to be the antagonist. And also feel like she's not gonna listen to y'all. I don't even think she really listen to Jackie like that. If she want to say something, she's gonna say it. There is no
Mhm.
holding somebody accountable who kind of has low key made themselves valuable in the space. So you don't really want to let them go. But
Right.
I feel like they've tried to have these come to Jesus moments with her. She apologized and she keep doing the same shit. But
Well,
to me,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I feel like it depends on what she did, because I think a lot of the times is her talking shit on her channel and saying little slick mean shit. But how is that any different than the shit they say to each other in private? She just will get up there and say it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I totally disagree with y'all, but I'm just saying, like, what has she done that's been like that bad? The sweet tea shit was a lot. Like some of that shit she
I
said,
mean,
that was a lot.
even calling Contessa dead mom stupid. Like, it's
Oh.
not just the words she said, but it's the fact that you wanted to go low. Like, it wasn't what she said, but it was what she was trying to get out of saying it. Like, you were trying to hurt Contessa on a level that was deep just by saying
Mhm.
some dumb shit. Because
She
really, like,
did.
calling her mom stupid is like, okay, whatever. But
I think
what she was trying to
She
get out
went
of
so left field. Like
tell
when
you,
she started off talking about her husband, when we ain't even talking about that. Like, don't be
right.
mad at me, be mad at your husband. It's like, bitch,
oh,
we ain't even talking about that. Like, girl, what's wrong?
I disagree because Contessa has a lot of energy. Contessa consistently throughout this season, to me, talks about Heavenly more than anything else.
That's true, but at that moment she didn't. Like, it's about what you said. I'm on what you said. Don't get no attitude with me. I'm talking about what the fuck you over here talking to Quad about.
Contessa was in her face, pointing and all of that, and she said, "Don't point your hand in my face. Get out of my face." And then Heavenly stood up
and then brought up that lady husband when she could have kept the conversation where it was.
You need to have that energy for your fucking husband because that's what you're really mad at. I'm sorry, I agree.
And I would have returned it and said, "But bitch, I got that energy with you right now, okay? I'm not talking about that, and I haven't brought your husband up, but we could get into some things if you want to. Like, I'm on your ass at this moment, ma'am." So when she was about to drag her ass,
I was fine with that comment. I was fine with that comment. And also, the other thing, which you was talking about when she said the mama part, I feel like that's not what everybody, the way they edited together, to me, I feel like I saw a clip where Contessa called her a dummy. And then Heavenly said, your mama. And that's when she said, my mom has been dancing.
Okay, that makes sense.
It don't. And let me tell you why, in my opinion. Because if this was Candace Dillard that said your mama, when I tell you social media would be in fucking flames today, and the grace they give Heavenly, it's like, whoa.
She always said, to me, that was a weak read. To me, saying your mama was, I don't have a response. You call me dumb.
Like, no, I'm with you,
mama, because I don't have a response.
No,
and then
did she say your mama, or did she say something like it was a full sentence? I don't remember if it was just your mama.
She was like your mama. She may have said it may have been 2 words after that, but it was just like your mama.
Yeah, she was like your mama, like she always do when she. Because to me, when you didn't piss me off so much, and I want to say something to so much of what you said, a lot of times I'll revert the fuck you. So to me, I feel like the way I revert the fuck you,
everybody has that.
Your mama,
right?
So right. In that moment, I'm not about to back down because you think you about to punk me, and I'm about to change my mind. But if we really in an argument, I'm not about to back up. Now that you in my face and I'm in your face, just because you said my mom that died in 20, bitch. Yes.
I agree though. Like I don't think it's wrong. I agree because I'm like, I don't care about your mamas. Like it ain't even like whatever. But what I'm just saying is, I'm talking about the difference in the audiences and who they choose to drag versus who they don't, even when the situations are the same. But somebody came at Candace. Candace said whatever she said, your mama. Social media went up in flames. Even Andy came to the reunion. You're a disaster. He needs to tell her she's a disaster on YouTube.
I think it's 2 different shows. I think that, and he does say things to Heavenly about that shit sometimes, but I think it's not going to have the same response because more people watch Potomac than watch everything else.
Well, then whoop, there it is.
And so I think
which makes me feel like that's why Heavenly does all that extra shit to get views.
Exactly. And that's why she be online and doing all this because it brings any fodder that she creates online will bring more attention to the show, and then they can keep the opportunity of making money off this show. That's basically what Heavenly's mindset is always about, keeping this opportunity no matter what. It helped me.
She's gonna run that
well dry though, because people are gonna be turned off.
Like at some point you need, and I think I tried to switch it up, but I also feel like that's who she is. And when you put, somewhat low vibrational people in conflict, they're gonna just continue to be low vibrational because they don't know no other way to argue. They don't know no other type of way to handle it. Because to be clear, I'm gonna tell you the thing that I find the most fucked up this season with Heavenly. I think she just doesn't respect Letitia as a person. And I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that because I feel like, why do you feel like what pedestal do you feel like you're on where you don't have to respect her, not even as a human being? That's what I do not like.
I feel like they did that to Quad though.
They did. They all did that to Quad. To me, if you go back and watch since the first season, they have been bullying Quad this entire time because she's not a doctor. They did the same thing to Toya, but Toya kind of don't let them do that to her in the same way. Because bitch, I got money. I'm here. Shut the fuck up. But they call her stupid and say she broke all the time. Like Heavenly's always getting in Toya's ass. But I do feel, on some level, like a lot of it is just to create drama for the show more than it is an actual personal thing for Heavenly. But she is still from Florida. And let's be clear.
Personally, I don't think she respect it. I don't know if it's just about the show. I think she just flat out don't respect her at all.
I can see that. Yeah, I think,
and I don't like it. I don't think it's right because essentially y'all can never actually make up or have a come to Jesus moment because you just don't respect her as a person. Y'all are low. Y'all have
Yeah.
educations that make y'all feel like y'all are better than people because y'all make more money than people. And you know, we get it. We here, we capitalists, we get it. But at the same time, bitch, like, nah, that's why I don't get mad whenever Letitia cursed them out. Like, if I'm a little girl, you an old bitch. Like, I don't care when
Thanks.
Letitia curse them out and go in on them. I don't feel no ways about it. But however, I do feel like she is too emotionally charged. Letitia. That's why you say she easy. Because every time you turn around, they can piss her off or make her feel away. And she's sad face looking for somebody to apologize to her. Girl, these women do not like you. And you decided you wanted to bring your ass on this show because you want to one-up Quad and showcase that you can give him what he want and all of that. You did this to yourself. You should have never came on this fucking show because you ain't friends with none of these people. Gregory ain't even friends with these people like that.
And
but I like her on the show. I like her on the show because I like that she creates conflict with them and she doesn't
Somebody
allow.
got to do it.
She needs another friend. I'm
She
glad
do.
Dr. Mimi's there. I don't know how long they're going to stay friends, but she needs somebody in her age range. I
Contessa
think
ain't doing it. Contessa is not. Contessa, to me, Contessa comes off like I'm really only befriending you because we both have beef with Heavenly. Looking at Contessa like, bitch, are you okay? Like, this is, I'm sorry, y'all. What Heavenly said about that man is not that damn serious. I do feel like he's verbally abusive. Bitch, write a letter home about it. Get over it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Talking about this shit. She ain't
She
said
gotta
nothing.
find somebody to take blame for sharing too much about her marriage. Scott is mad at her because Scott is mad at her because he feel like they judging. She allowed that.
Yeah, Contessa's gonna have to move on, honey. I'm sorry. Every confessional. It's like Contessa, baby. Honey,
Let it go.
Let this go.
Y'all back together.